In the quiet, sunlit village of Adamako, Princess Mercy, daughter of King Owusu, was admired for her grace, intelligence, and kindness. Despite her royal upbringing, she harbored a deep affection for Daniel, a humble but handsome farmer. Mercy, believing their love was mutual, hoped to marry him. Little did she know, Daniel's heart was entwined with another, her stepsister, Adaiz, who bore an uncanny resemblance to Mercy and often pretended to be her to gain Daniel's attention. Mercy shared her deepest thoughts and dreams with her best friend Akosua, never suspecting the secrets that lay hidden. In reality, Akosua and Daniel were secretly married, and Akosua was carrying Daniel's child. The deception unraveled one fateful evening. Mercy, curious about Daniel's frequent disappearances, followed him to a hidden grove. There, she saw him with Adaize, whispering sweet promises, while Akosua approached, holding Daniel's hand and revealing her pregnancy. Overwhelmed, Mercy confronted them. "How could you?" she cried, tears streaming down her face. "I trusted you, Akosua. I loved you, Daniel. And you, Adaize, my own sister." Akosua lowered her gaze, guilt etched on her face. "Mercy, I never wanted to hurt you. But Daniel and we've been married for months." Daniel, unapologetic, sneered. "You're a princess. What could you possibly understand about real love?" The betrayal cut deep. Mercy fled the village that night, her heart shattered. She left behind her father, her kingdom, and the life she once knew, seeking solace in the distant lands of the United Kingdom. In the bustling streets of London, Mercy rebuilt her life. She enrolled in university, excelling in business and international relations. Through her hard work, she established a thriving consultancy firm. Though she carried the scars of betrayal, her resilience shone brightly. 3 years into her stay, Mercy attended a charity gala where she met a charming, enigmatic man named William Alexander Windsor III. Tall, with piercing blue eyes and a disarming smile, he was unlike anyone she had met. "May I have this dance?" William asked, extending his hand. Mercy hesitated, but then placed her hand in his. "Why not?" she replied with a faint smile. Their connection was instant. Over the next few months, their bond deepened. Mercy's cautious heart began to open again. 3 years after their first meeting, William proposed beneath a canopy of stars, and Mercy, her faith in love restored, said yes. Their wedding was a grand celebration of cultures, blending the traditions of Ghana and England. Soon after, Mercy discovered she was pregnant with quadruplets. William was overjoyed. "4 babies, that's a royal blessing," he exclaimed, kissing her gently. Their life in London was a dream. But Mercy's past came knocking when she received a call from Anamabo. Her mother, Queen Efua, was gravely ill, and Mercy was needed at home. With her husband and children, Mercy returned to Anamabo. The villagers greeted her warmly, marveling at her transformation. She found her mother weak, but overjoyed to see her. "My daughter," Queen Efua whispered, "you've grown into a strong, beautiful woman." As Mercy cared for her mother, she received a call from her best friend in London, Ava. "Mercy, we need to talk," Ava said urgently. "What is it?" Mercy asked, sensing her friend's unease. "It's about William. Did you know he's the King of England?" Ava's voice trembled. Mercy froze. "What? That's impossible. William is a businessman, not a king." "No, Mercy. He's William Alexander Windsor III, the newly crowned king. I found out through some mutual acquaintances. He's kept his identity hidden." Shaken, Mercy confronted William. "Why didn't you tell me who you really are?" William sighed, taking her hands. "Because I wanted you to love me for who I am, not for my title. Mercy, you are my queen, with or without a crown." Tears filled her eyes as she realized his sincerity. "William, I love you, but this changes everything." "No, my love," William said firmly. "It changes nothing. We're still the same people who danced that first night. Mercy decided to embrace her husband's truth, but her focus remained on her mother's health. During her stay in Anamabo, she crossed paths with Adeze, Akosua, and Daniel. Time had not been kind to them. Adeze, now shunned by the villagers, approached Mercy with tears in her eyes. "Sister," Adeze pleaded, "I've wronged you deeply. I was jealous of you, and I let it consume me. Please forgive me." Mercy's heart ached. "Adeze, I've carried this pain for so long, but holding on to it won't heal us. I forgive you." Akosua also sought Mercy's forgiveness. "I betrayed your trust, and I've paid dearly for it. Mercy, can we start anew?" "We can," Mercy said, her voice steady. "But trust must be rebuilt." Daniel, however, remained bitter. Mercy's forgiveness extended to he, but she kept her distance, choosing peace over rekindled ties. With her mother's health improving, Mercy and William returned to England with their children. The villagers, inspired by Mercy's strength and grace, began to mend their own fractured relationships. A legacy of love. Back in England, Mercy embraced her role as both a mother and a queen. Her story became one of hope, resilience, and the power of forgiveness. The quadruplets, 2 boys and 2 girls, brought endless joy to their parents. One evening, as they watched their children play, William took Mercy's hand. "You've given me more than I ever dreamed of, Mercy. A family, love, and a future filled with hope." She smiled, resting her head on his shoulder. "And you've taught me to believe in love again. Together, we've turned pain into purpose." Their story, woven with betrayal, redemption, and love, became a cherished folktale in Anamabo and beyond, reminding generations of the strength found in forgiveness and the enduring power of love.